got some breakfast at Uncle Pete's, and it's time to get on the road. Fire up the old Ford. Okay, so we're about to be pulling up the farm here in a second. So this is a farm map. We have quite a bit of people on this farm map. On this farming roleplay map. Over here is Nato. That's his land. On the left, and on the right is all my land. In fact, that farm up there on the hill you see is mine. The one up here on the left is his. There's a couple of the farms. You know, we'll look at them when we find them. There's East Wolfie, Mr. Recon. There's a couple of people on the server. And well, that's my farm. So we just got rid of a shed. So it's mid-autumn. So I'm starting this series a little late for the farm, of course, but it's mid-autumn. That's all I can really say. Just didn't really feel like doing it for right now, or didn't really feel like doing it before, so we are getting into it now. I mean, shut the truck off. All right, beautiful truck. So, this is our farm. It's pretty big. It's the largest one in the area. I believe we actually have the second largest farm operation out here. Just mowed the lawn the other day. That's Terror. He's my dog. This is these two are workhorses. We used to have a Massey, but I actually sold it in exchange for this John Deere that can do everything the Massey can do, besides go 31 miles per hour, and has double the horsepower. So, we had a Mass Ferguson, sold it for John Deere, thought it was a good trade. And then we have the old workhorse here, New Holland T7 .315. This sucker's got almost 30 hours of work on her. I pretty much used it in every single field out here, because the other tractor, it didn't have any power. So, this farm is based on agriculture and animal husbandry. So we do quite a bit. We have chickens and we have cows. We have quite a bit of chickens, and they produce a lot of eggs. So here's our cattle operation here. Eventually going to make it into a dairy farm, but they haven't had any calves yet, so. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Alright, what the fuck? That was a little weird. What the heck was that? There's all the moo-moos. We need to get them straw. They have no straw. And that's all the moo-moo poo-poo that we have to, get around to putting in this container. Normally I have one of my farmhand do that, but feels like he's never in the server anymore. Every time we get on the server, he gets off. So, that's his truck over there. It used to be mine, but it's his now. I'm just letting him drive it around. It's not actually his. So I think he's under the idea that that's his, so. But we're gonna go ahead and I gotta go check out all the fields. So I know this barley, it looks about ready to be harvested, but we don't actually have a combine, so we're gonna go check out the other fields. This is oilseed radish. This stuff was just planted not that long ago, a few weeks ago. It's coming along great. We have a few oilseed radish fields. Those fields are all fields that are going to be planted this spring. Anything that's got something that's already grown into it, like that barley was planted last spring. Hold up. Just gotta adjust that a little bit more. Oh, why is it so loud? There we go. Okay. Now it actually made a significant difference. So, like, this barley right here was just recently done. Was planted last year. Same was with this wheat. It was planted earlier this year. But this isn't mine, actually. So this is a field I'm actually renting out to Nado over there. and he wants to rent these grass fields, but I need these grass fields for feed, so I told him no. And I'm eventually going to turn one of them into an actual field. These fields I just planted a couple weeks ago, same time as that oil seed. This is canola. There's another one on the other side. This is also my barn. So that's more canola. And that's oat in that one. That was the last field I seeded this year. This soybean it's getting there. It ain't quite ready. Up here on the left was the wheat field, but we already harvested that with a rented harvester, and we replanted it with oilseed radish, so that way it can have a good yield next year. Same with this field over here. This was empty because I was going to try to rent this one out, but no takers, no one wanted it. And my property line ends here. I do intend on buying more land. But if you look at the top right, I only have about 500 grand. I just spent, I think, like 70 grand on new equipment and new buildings. Oh, I hit the sign. Yeah, I don't give a crap about your stupid no motorized vehicle. I own it. I own the land. I don't care. So we are going to be... So these trails actually intertwine in my property and off my property. I don't own all of them. In fact, Nato owns a couple of them. Ooh, there's a lot of wind outside. I hope it's not getting picked up, but it might be. So this is going to take us down to the other fields. We're actually about to come up on that soybean field right now. The trail goes right over the road. And all of these, the roads at least, I had to clear the land. The trails are already in game. So, there's a lot of work put into this farm. And so apparently the big announcement with Farm Sim 22 or something like that being announced tomorrow on the 22nd. I'm recording on Wednesday. Yeah, there's the soybean field on our right. So I'm recording on Wednesday right now, so this will probably release later. Hopefully I can get it to release later this evening. Don't really know, depending if I have time. But I really intend on making more content. I really, I work on a lot of other people's YouTube channels. Like, I do a lot of stuff for them. I go do editing. I brainstorm with them. Work on their analytics, and I'm hoping I can get with whoa, it just got bright. Hell. I'm hoping I can get up with one of my buddies' channels. I don't know who did his graphic art, but I want I want that. I want that on my channel. All the stuff I did in all of the logos for this channel I did in like 2 minutes using like Paint 3 on my computer. So yeah. Dude, that wind is just... I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the wind is just battering the side of our house right now. Sadly, it's a very common thing here. So over here is a wheat field that I planted. I believe down here... Oh wow, I don't even remember what this is. I think this is another canola. That's canola, and that's going pretty good. So the trails, they intertwine in and out of my property, and they're a nice, fun way, different way to get around than just driving on the roads. But this is going to be a barley field next year. I have to check my crop rotations. I do not know what I'm going to swap out with soybean because I do not own a corn header, but I might end up swapping soybean out for corn. And now we're back at the moo-moos. Back this on in. Why are all my tension belts all strapped? All my ratchet straps are strapped down. Yeah. So we gotta finish organizing all this stuff. I mean, I have all of my equipment laying out. I don't really have that much equipment, to be honest. I feel like I'm missing some of it. These freaking chickens, they need to stop laying eggs. It's getting to the point, that little dump trailer there, I used to keep the eggs in it, and I don't want to stop doing that because it just does not like to dump. It only dumps the bottom and not the top, so all the eggs just get getting clogged up because eggs get caught up on the top, and then it's just a disaster. This is our gravity wagon. We only have one, and we plan on buying a new set because these are old. And yeah, truck, TMR mixer wagon, semi, straw shredder. Yeah, straw shredder. How much water do we have in this? Oh, we're still good on water. Water trailer. Obvious. We needed to get a rollback back in here. I've already done. I have a couple loads in the silo, but I actually took them out because I was doing manure fertilizing. But we have all of our. We used to have a bunch of forks appear on the wall. Now we just have the manure. And then in here we have a loading wagon. And that's actually we're gonna move that over to the barn, the open air barn down there. Hop in this tractor. Gonna warm up. It's a cold, really cool morning. So backing this up. Oh wow, I'm looking in my mirrors and does that sound a regular rear view? Oh, dude. We're almost there. Alright, let's set that all up. Everything's good on there. Let's roll out. This is a, I don't know if there's also people talking in the background. That's great. So, no idea if you can hear them or not. Hope you can't. But, yeah. That is, it's annoying. But, so this shed, we've got our mower, baler, bale wrapper, a rake, a tedder, a animal transport trailer. I believe we have, yeah, 2 different, trailers in here for, trim purposes, or the little trailers, just flatbeds. One for the truck, it also is a bale trailer, and then the other one for the semi. But yeah. Alright. So we've got to finish getting this farm all cleaned up. We are getting a new shed, but I don't really... I'm going to be going down 100 grand on all this stuff, and I haven't got very much harvest income. Because I'm holding on to that, or I'm selling the barley, but I don't want to buy a harvester yet. I'm also going to be harvesting solo. It's just never ends well, really. That's where our shed used to end right there. No grass patch. I don't know if you guys realize, there's a lot of, like, just straight asphalt around here, and that's because, like, really, there was a lot of sheds around here at first. I took a lot of them out because, to save, slots. Save slots and save some money. leave that engine running. This thing's gonna take a while to start up. Let's climb up on in there. Close the door. Alright. This thing is just a monster. It's a, I believe it's a 1993 John Deere. It's a 40 series, I know that. You can't see. It's a 4955, that's right. We are going to be buying a new John Deere, well, newer John Deere, we're going under my field. Forget what it is. It's like a 2015, and it's a, look at this, 84, yeah, I think it's an 8410. And that's gonna be good. Just so you guys know, all of these mods and everything I'm doing right now is on the PlayStation 4 console. I do not own a PC, because I'm broke. So, yeah. No money equals no PC. Although I am saving up for one. It's just going to take me a while. You know, PCs are not cheap. Oh, come on. Always forget which control set it is to open and close the door on this. Turn that down. And it's... Ooh! Don't hit the fence. That sucks, man. I hit the frickin' fence. Alright. I don't know how I'm going to organize this because I don't have my other shed yet. But I mean, one thing I can go do is I guess I can go pick up a harvester or something. If I do that, I want to move my Ford. There we go. So I do want to buy a new F-350 when those come out on console, which there is one supposed to be coming out pretty soon for console. We'll run the New Holland with the grain cart. I don't want to run the John Deere with it. John Deere's a lot slower and it takes a lot longer. This is also a bigger tractor. I think it says 100 horses on that. But I'm going to sell this for a new John Deere. So, oh, this big ass gravity wagon. It is a very big, bad gravity wagon. No, it's a piece of crap. It sucks. So let's head in here. I don't really have an office, so I am just going to do this on my... Do it on the microwave. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's press the buttons in the microwave. Alright. MasseyPerson.com. There we go. Alright, this is what we're looking for. 10 grand! How much is it to buy? 200 grand? I don't really want to spend 200 grand on a combine harvester. So let's take a look at some smaller things. This is a $100,000 New Holland. What's a grain tank looking like on that? 5,600? It's 100 grand. I'm gonna go ahead and make the purchase. Just bought ourselves a combine harvester. I mean, it's about time, dude. I really need one. Like, I really, really need one. So let's go look at some headers. So this is the header it's supposed to come with. But it never hurts to buy the big one. No, we're not buying a 41-foot header. Definitely not buying one of those. It's a big-ass draper. I don't want to... This is only, what, that's a 4-meter header. Can I go a little bigger? I mean, that's 32 grand on top, too. God, I gotta get my frickin'... Can I... I might mix it up a little bit. I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry if you get upset that I'm mixing all of this up. We will drive the pickup down there. Oh, I almost backed into my field. I do not actually have crop construction on. That's because people don't know how to drive, and I don't want to get my stuff messed up. I eventually will be turning crop destruction on at some point. So I will see you guys when we get to the shop.